Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
No choice. Eat this! I'll run you through!
Get on in there!
Thank you! I'm on it!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
I'm on it! What? We got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
I'll run you through! All yours! I'm on it! I'll run you through!
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out? I'm on it. Come and get it.
First strike!
I'll end you.
Eat this! I'll run you through! Here I come! Eat this!
This could be useful.
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my arts.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
No further.
It's like trying to keep up with the wall.
We're never.
Hurricane!
I'll finish you here and now!
By the power of water! Mega Ray! Lightning Orb!
Take this!
Lightning
That's enough!
Flame of Fury! Burning Raging Storm! Hear my call!
Swallow dead!
Like Hell's Hurricane!
Ears throbs in pain.
In a bind?
Raging Storm!
Swallow blade! Watch this!
Finish it!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always do.
I won't forgive you! Lightning condemned! Water, hear my call! Spread! Hard force! Eat this! Here, this will come in.
Nothing gets by me!
Magic none shall escape my judgment!
This one's all mine! I can carve through armor! What? Death
Let them
Blossom!
mark!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
I never miss!
I'll run you through!
A freezing storm!
Death Blossom!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! You're wide open!
Go! It's over! Hurry, Malevolent!
Talon Hurricane!
Waterfall!
Death Blossom! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I've been doing really great lately.
An opponent like this should be
Now I'm real mad.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm all stopped up.
You're wide open!
Talon Hurricane!
Flame! Reload!
An astral
I'll
arch?
finish you
That's
here
my
and
cue.
now.
Shut him down! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Rising Wyvern! Hurricane Thrust!
Now you see what I can
Here's
do!
evil. I'm
Rising
ready.
Phoenix!
Lightning on raging Hurricane! Spread!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
It's
Talon Hurricane!
Don't mind if I do.
They got me flanked!
I never miss.
Rising
Raise
Phoenix!
your hurricane! Take it.
Rip and
Run,
tear!
Speed.
I'll finish
Do
you
it.
here! Line spree! Hey! Blow them away!
Dance in the wind.
Too slow! Come again!
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
Watch this! Milk and place here! Death burn!
I'll heal you all.
I'm on it!
Take that.
Rising Wyvern!
Leave the charges to me!
Here I
That
go.
frickin' does it! That frickin' does it!
Swallow Blade! Slash!
Raging
Crush!
Hurricane.
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Take this!
Rising Wyvern!
Now I'm in the groove!
Sonic Thrust! Finish
Talon
it!
Hurricane!
Lightning orb.
Let's refrain from losing.
Pow! Talon Storm!
Take this!
Slow down!
Thousand gales. Carry
I'm on
the
it.
tread.
Talon
My special.
Watch this! Talon Storm!
Here I come!
Flame. Confiscated.
Rising Wyvern!
Hear my call. Tempest.
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Easy. Way to go.
Rising Wyvern!
Do it.
Sion!
Get toasty.
Bird Strike! You're wide
Take
open!
this! Dragon
Take
Ball!
it!
No! Pierce through! Burn!
By the
Do it! Sion!
Get toasty.
Bird Strike! Step back! This one's all law!
Let me help.
I'm on it!
First
Here
aid!
you are!
Super Swallow Day! Take it! Go! It's over!
Here I come!
This one's mine! Raging
Sure.
Fire!
It was such a failure.
You pay for that!
Don't mind if I do! Now! Well, I'm a... Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'll bring you back from dead to Tempest!
Swallow Blade!
You won't get away with that!
It's time!
Ready to go!
Pierce through! Sword Ring Alpha! Blow away!
Prepare to be sealed, fleet of foot.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here I go! You're mine! Raging Cascade!
Explosive Ring!
In here! Annihilation! More for the
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
Now I'm in the
Gusty Nail!
Eagle Assault!
That took more energy than I expected.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking?
Hi, here's a healing art!
Rip it down! Nice! Trigger Flagon!
Thank you! Ranger!
Take this!
Now I'm in the groove!
This should do it! Swallow Blade! Finish it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Please, my lady!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Go no further!
I'm on it!
Where are you going?
Talon Storm! Rising
Terran
Hurricane!
Freezing, I never miss!
Rising Wyvern!
Tempest
Rising Cannon Hurricane!
I can carve through walls! I'll finish you here and now!
Photon, do it!
Goodwill! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
I'm on a roll now!
Lightning tornado!
Do it! Goodwill! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Glacier Spear!
Face good! Rising Falcon! Death Blossom! Rising Wyvern! Finish it!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky. I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! response to it.
You'll soon see about that.
Rising Wyvern!
Finish it! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
You're wide open!
May 1,000 gales carry not in your dreams!
Stay open already! Now I'm in the groove!
Annihilation!
Eat this!
I never miss!
Flush! Talon Hurricane!
Finish it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
None shall escape my judgment!
Watch this!
Raging Storm! Whoa! We're tight!
Rising Wyvern!
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Step back! This one's all Law!
Will this help?
Burn in hell! Stay away from my friend!
None shall escape my judgment! The waters of creation! Magic is still!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitate my master raging cascade! None shall escape my
Rising Phoenix!
Eat this!
Here I come!
Talon Hurricane!
Do it!
Out there!
Energy!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Bastard! You're done! Come on a roll now! Anything in armor is all mine!
You're mine!
Death Blossom! Where are you
Alpha!
going?
Blew away!
Eat this! I'll end you!
It was a close thing.
I'll take you all on! Burn!
Glimmer Dragon!
You're mine!
Take it!
Move it! Get over! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! Don't mind if I do! Now! Frozen!
Hammer! Watch this!
Mega Ray!
Lost my focus!
Annihilation! Mega Wizard Field!
Mirror Strike!
This one's mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Raging Cascade!
Death
Healing
Blossom!
Circle!
Now! Goodwill! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go!
Take the
Wind Astral Energy!
I'll
This
finish
one's
you here and
mine!
now!
Now!
Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Step back! This one's all Law! What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had...
Damn it! Severing wind! Devastation! This one's mine!
Eat this! That's enough! Armor won't save you!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Too slow!
Watch this!
You are
Finish it! As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help in an instant!
Impact Claw! Didn't even break a sweat.
I found some equipment.
Right, here goes! No further!
I'm surrounded!
instant!
Eat this!
You're mine!
Talon, watch it!
This one's mine!
Talon Hurricane!
Raging
Easy ensnaring to me. Yeah, and puzzling to me.
Freezing storm!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come!
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Raw's on.
Sonic thrust! Send it to
Thunder
him!
field!
Finish this!
Don't believe! Hey! Blow them away! You're wide open!
We'll finish this!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
Little help!
Eat this!
Not today!
I'll run you through!
Arch field! Hear my call! I never miss!
Lightning Blade!
Finish it!
Don't believe! Hey! Blow them away! You're wide open!
Sonic thrust! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
I forgot to look before I leaped.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Elde Menancia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Take this!
Enjoy.
Eat this! That's freaking done!
Rising Wyvern!
Take
Lightning
I really owe you one.
Who the hell are you?
Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Enjoy.
Freaking done it!
Let me help.
Enjoy.
Far enough! I'm on it! Crush! That freaking done it!
Another
Total assault!
Raging storm.
First strike!
Here.
I'll heal you all.
In a bind?
Lightning
Rising
orb.
Wyvern!
Healing circle.
Too much.
Let the marksman.
Thank you so much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that didn't
Entertain me.
Here's a healing
Equal
orb.
assault!
First aid.
Take this.
This one's mine.
Enjoy. Here.
Here. Another stockpile.
Fall.
Here's a healing orb.
Leave the charge to me!
Thunderbolt.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey,